It has been a long time since I last set foot in the Nation of Wind. A friend of mine from Mondstadt would always bring a few bottles of locally brewed dandelion wine whenever he came to visit me in Liyue. It must be said that the famed liquor of the land of pastorals is far better than Sumeru's frigid snake wine.
That's the pot! It looks like the hilly trolls are still using it. It's a bit bright, but we gotta cut the line! Out of my way! Propagate!
Let's light it up! Adventure time!
Scatter! Stand with me! Propagate! There's still soup in here! These hilly trolls sure have big appetites. This soup looks like it could be used as our hydro-elemental protection. Let's fire it up and begin our experiment. We're ready to go! Paimon will help remember which. Use pyro to keep making the pot hotter until we get. Mr. Zhongli said that the shinier and bluer the ore gets, the
Let's light it up!
Whoa! That light came from the first Noctilucous Jade! Hilly trolls are surrounding us again! Were they attracted by the light? Such nosy neighbors! Let's take care of them and continue again after. Scatter!
Let's light it up!
Force one! That light came from the second Noctilucous Jade, didn't it? More hilly trolls! They don't give up, do they? Looks like they're mad that we ruined their food!
Adventure time! Let's light it up! Off we go!
Ow! That's bright! Too bright! That was the third Noctilucous Jade, wasn't it? It was so much shinier than the rest. Let's go with that one. Let's head back to the Jade Mystery to buy some jade, shall we?
Adventure time!
You're back, my friends. I've kept the goods for you. Which of them would you like?
Exactly! That...
No problem. If you have your eye on this one, you can have it.
Then we'll take a box of the third type of jade.
Done. All the same, and pardon me for asking, but I'm...
I suppose it would not hurt.
Parting? Oh, dear. Oh, it's hard to believe. Even though the Jade Mystery has been in decline, we have always been under... It is said that when our Lord lost his way while going incognito in the city 200 years ago, it was a spoon from the Jade Mystery that he... Alas. Alas, all things must pass.
Are you sure? You didn't want to even give us an inch before.
If not for our Lord's protection, this city wouldn't exist as it does now.
I'm
In the safe hands of the Liu Chising and good honest...
All right. Thank you, my friends. What's with me getting all sentimental?
Now that we've made our choice...
Hey, wait a minute. He said it was half...
Oh, right. I'm sorry. As I thought, I didn't...
Any what?
Mora, my apologies. Another oversight on my part.
Oh, that won't do. This isn't some small sum. That's a relief. Have a look, boss. Is it enough?
It's fine. Just enough for half price. Though, to be honest, it'd be...
Well, it's settled then.
Look at you bossing everyone around. You didn't cough up a single more.
It seems that we must.
The key here is consumer psychology.
Adventure time!
We can leave the jade here. I have already... Ah, yes. I have yet to go and see Child. So...
Guess we can't do anything else. Also,
Yes. I have already rented this location and have begun making preparations. The Liu Chising have agreed.
but when something this big happened here, should suspects like us... Although with that said, since we got back from Dwayne Karst, also...
Traditionally, we call it...
Ah, right! That's what it was called. You seem to know everything,
One must think that they already have someone in mind. Or perhaps they already know. Surely they must... These things are for the authorities in Eugene. Before the rite is conducted, the Exuvia will be kept temporarily in the Golden House.
Golden House?
The only mint in Liyue, which is to say the only mint in Teyvat. All the more of...
Oh, no! Paimon wasn't but why do you know this, Miss...
Since the rite of parting has the approval of the Chising, it is a semi-official event. Perhaps each has their motives. In Liyue, where the god of contracts reigns. Well then, we should go and
Perfumes?
No. Perfumes used to honor the gods must be fresh. Silk flower petals contain a fibrous material of good...
It's time for Zhongli's lectures on hot...
We shall not speak of the details.
Hey, boss, do you sell silk flowers?
Silk flowers?
Which kind?
Ugh, you ignorant
Golden House Maiden, Valley Weaver, and Fate's Yearning.
My goodness, you two must be his servants. Please refrain from any further attempts to... Now then, please peruse.
Silk flowers exhibit different properties based on... Just look at the abundant foliage here. By contrast, this variety thrives in any dark, damp location, often in large clusters. Lastly, this strain is quite the recluse. Unlike its exuberant cousin, silk flowers have all but disappeared from the wild today due to
Wow! A true connoisseur.
I possess but a smattering of trivial knowledge. My traveler friend is the one to watch. They are on track to say...
Oh, Mr. Zhongli, you're way too humble.
I'll take them all, boss.
Again?
How can I put this? When purchasing opera tickets, it is natural to decide, but this silk flower purchase, perhaps you don't know. Tradition states that we, like several other tedious and complicated, but this is the only rite of parting to take place for one of the 7 in 3,700 years. Now that's settled.
You forgot to bring money again? Zhongli.
If I may interject, did I...
Yes.
Gosh, well, why didn't you say so? It would be bad luck to say it out. Since these flowers will be you...
Are you serious?
Why wouldn't I be? If he hadn't written those poems and...
Huh. So much folklore here revolves around Liyue's deity making
Thank you, boss.
our skins.
Please, it's the least I could...
So, now that we've got the flowers,
Ideally with the help of an expert. Unfortunately,
talk about first world problems.
hence I need you to help by asking around in the city.
So this time we get to go around town looking.
I will wait for you near the statue of the 7. Meet...
Maybe we can find some good candidates at the Adventurers Guild. Let's ask Lan. She's master of the Liyue branch, right?
Let me tell you how.
Lan, we need to ask you for a favor.
I stopped accepting commissions a long time ago. Sorry, you two, but you'll just have to ask another.
Oh, it's not that kind of favor. It's just a...
Do I look like the kind of girl who wears...
Well, Paimon thinks you smell amazing.
Now that you mention it, yes. Oh, it must be from the Genshin flowers I picked on the way back.
Aha! The truth is out. Lan's got a...
No, they were for medicinal use only. Anyway, this is a pointless conversation. If you want to know about...
The fortune teller, right? Thanks, Lan. See you around.
Hello. How may I help?
We've come to ask you a question.
Perfume? I rarely think to use it, let alone about... That said, some of the cosmetics I use are scented. Since I usually set up my stall by the docks, I avoid perfume like the plague, because
That's the worst thing...
While we're on the subject, have you never heard anyone mention...
Yang Air?
Yes, that's her. Many a rich family's daughter has gotten her to make perfume for them.
Great! This is just the end...
Off we go! Well, hello. You found me.
What? How did you...
Oh, I heard a rumor about a couple who were snooping around town. Actually, I was starting to worry you wouldn't find me.
Snooping around? Why are you making...
What can I say? People love to talk. Relax. I know why you're here. You want to get your hand on my homemade 3-in-1 go. You have extreme tastes for someone your age. Maybe the rumors I heard were true after all. You're on the prowl and... Is that the best you could come up with? Even if you were genuinely offering perfume to a deity, that doesn't...
Zhongli was right. People do...
As one of my favorite poems goes, oh,
That went over Paimon's head a little.
in short, I'm happy to help. Traveler, you can be my assistant. So, where is a good place? You mean Wanmin restaurant? Good choice. Let's go. I've had a word with Chef Mao. Are you ready to...
What did...
I meant make me proud. Well, I'm setting up.
Try something new at the Wanmin restaurant.
This water will do nicely. Now, I need you to extract the silk flower. Perfume making uses an altogether different technique from alchemy. Here, let me teach you. You need to keep your wrist firm. So now use your strong hand to... Ooh, you're an... Now take these and try it out. Don't forget to do all 3. They look visually identical during the essence extraction process.
A toast to our success.
Adventure time! Off we go! Adventure time! Off we go! Wow, the essence is placed. You must take care to control the heat. So please, focus. Don't waste a drop of that. All 3 perfumes are ready. A testament to the lengths you will go to for romance. It's so rare to... Anyway, shall I give you a brief overview?
Paimon wants to hear...
This first one is sweet as candy, straight out. The second one is for those with more refined tastes. Finally, the third one has a soft but lingering scent. All clear? Don't get them mixed up now. You'll ruin the mood. Good. Be sure I'll leave you with some one who tries to sail 3 boats Come and hang out with me at Scent of Spring.
Let's take these 3 perfumes over to the Statue of the 7. Mr. Zheng... We've brought the perfumes, miss. Did we take too long? You were just staring up at the statue.
Oh, you're back. Don't worry, I haven't waited long. Compared to the watch that Rex Lapis's statues have kept over Liyue, this was but a brief...
Well, how can a person compete with a statue?
That is true. Well, have you brought the perfumes?
3 sets, and not 1 less.
Thank you both. Let us offer them up.
This This is the first kind of perfume. Miss Yinger, this is the second kind. It's got an elegance. The third kind has a gentle but lingering fragrance. Something like the dusk mist. And it's a favorite of mature ladies. Oh, what was that? That's the one older ladies like, right? Does that mean that Rex Lapis?
Perhaps. Perhaps. Rex Lapis has taken on countless forms.
What a shame. We only got...
We can leave that to the authorities. Let us focus on the fond farewell for Rex Lapis.
So, we finished another step in our
Next, I would like the two of you to help me borrow the cleansing bell.
cleansing bell.
At present, a friend of mine named Madame Ping is the...
Sure, but aren't you...
Ah, I have certain reasons why I can't...
Man, why is he...
All things must change. Youngster, are you here to admire the flowers? But it's a shame. These...
What happened?
Back in my day, people said that glazed lilies, if they heard beautiful sounds like laugh, but if they heard too much wild gossip or slander...
So that means these flowers feel what's happening?
Yes, the rumors of Rex Lapis's death are... Some say it was a Fatui plot. Others say that the Chising made it all up. This harbor is like a mountain of... Well, I shall say no more. This old woman's grown too old and borrow something? Apart from that, I don't... But it was not originally mine either. I was a vain beauty when I was young, and I would pester him for that bell all the time. He could not dissuade me, and so he gave it to me. But he said that it has been many years, and still, though, I can't recall... Oh, these old bones are so slow to look for things.
That's right, Granny. And,
All right, children, there is no...
do you live?
Oh, an old lady like me can't afford to buy a place in this city. See this ceramic teapot?
How does that work? What? There's no way Paimon would fit in there. And why do you need Paimon to go in anyway? Can't you...
Oh, youngsters. I simply mean that the Youngsters, this is where this old woman keeps all her things. Quickly now, go fetch that bell.
Whoa! That sounds like Granny's voice. So, this is her teapot? What's going on?
Oh dear, so many cobwebs. It seems I really haven't cleaned it in a long while. Sorry to trouble you, children. Please help an old lady clean up.
Did you notice? The cobwebs were made of elemental energy. How long has it been since Granny last swept this place? Stand with me! You know, with such a special teapot and the cleansing bell, do you think this old granny could also be an adeptus? Paimon's more and more convinced that she's an adeptus. But don't they all live in giant parks? Why would she stay in the city?
Let's light it up! Propagate! Our bond is strong! Yeah! Teamwork is dreamwork! Scatter! Stand with me!
Wind, hear me.
Propagate! Let's light it up! Get out of here! Scatter!
How many levels does this teapot have? It would be nice if we had one of these too. Or at least we wouldn't have to camp outside.
Off we go!
Oh, you found it. Youngsters are so quick on their feet. Oh, now, let me see. All right, that'll do. Come on out now, children. Oh, in and out in no time. You youngsters really are an adeptus. Oh, I haven't heard as to whether I am one or not, child.
Paimon kinda knows what you mean. But don't you think it's weird? Something's just happened to Rex Lapis and then we come...
Oh, don't be silly. Liyue Harbor, but no matter what, we have always preferred to cry, "Catch the murderer," at the top of one's lungs. But now that you have come to borrow the bell, I guess that's so. Why would I be unwilling to lend you the bell? Oh? Well, if it came to that, we haven't met in a while anyway. Well, you must have things to do. Oh, and do tell that if they have time, they can come over for
We will!
Indeed, this is the cleansing bell. Let's place the perfume we've prepared inside. Of course. How...
That's suspicious. But oh, yes, that old granny... If you have the time, you can...
That tone does not suit you. Still, her teapot is indeed very... When a suitable time arrives, I'll bring a spot of fine tea and pay her a visit.
So what's the next step in our preparations?
Next, we need to purchase kites.
Ooh, Paimon loves...
No. I will explain it to you. But our next...
Oh, sure.
Ah, sir, you're here. The 7 kites you asked for.
Yes, thank you.
It's rare to see customers who want to buy.
Well, this is Mr. Zhongli from the one. We've talked about a whole bunch of things while traveling with him. He seems to know Liyue's favorite topics, money and government.
Well, that's because I prefer to share fun things with you.
Children's toys are very fun things. That finely crafted toys are well loved. I have made kites in Liyue.
Indeed. These are decorations used...
I took the liberty of coloring outside the lines when doing the insignia of the Animo Archon. As for the kite that honors the Drio Archon, one must follow the
Ah, Paimon's heard that name before. Huh?
The design of this kite displays a firm grasp on the cyclicality and eternity so dear to the Electro. These markings of tree and leaf pay due honor to wisdom and the passage of time. Justice flows across the surface of the waters. War rages like a flame, as does that which the Cryo Archon once...
The compliment...
Well then, Granny Shen, I shall take these back with me. As for the payment...
Well, allow me.
Hey, it's Child!
No, I was merely passing through. I see Mr. Zhongli's the same as ever. When paying, well, when getting others to pay for him, he knows a great deal about money, and about the trials of the common man. Or perhaps, you could say that he cannot imagine himself.
How has he not died of hunger yet?
Child, you are as fond of jokes as ever. Well then, the rite of parting requires helping hands as well as...
Oh, by the way, take this bag of money. You probably won't want to let Zhongli do the bargaining, if you know what I mean. Seems I missed out on some interesting information. I suppose I'll just have to find a more opportune moment next time.
Try your luck betting on Jade?
Hiring help? Sure. But let me just say first that I'm a reserve member of the Adventurers Guild. I take adventuring...
Adventure? Venturing into the mountains to capture a few...
That's not hard. Almost a bit too easy for a reserve...
A most fair price.
A pleasure doing business.
Adventure time!
A full day of odd jobs at Yujing Terrace. No problem. 25,000 per day.
Whoa, that's expensive.
Hero of Mondstadt?
Well, you may never have heard of this hero, but it seems you've heard of Mora nonetheless.
This is too little. This price will do. No loss to me for a day's work.
Oh, help? Sure. I, Tick, always put in 100%. So what's the job?
Let me see. We are still missing some wooden implements over at Yujing Terrace.
No problem. That'll be 20,000 Mora for a single trip.
Done.
This is all you got? Child? No. He's putting up the money? Oh, still no. Wouldn't that mean I have to make 2 trips rather than 1? How about this? Let's make a trade. Get me a single Chinxin flower, and I'll consider that payment for a detour to find this child fellow. How does it...
Guess we've got no choice.
Have you brought the goods? Hey, that's pretty good. These things are... With this Chinxin flower, I should be able to pacify my daughter tonight.
Off we go!
All finished then? Splendid. Any leftover cash?
You think you can buy us off with some loose change?
Well, how does this sound? You give me the information I need, and maybe I'll leave the Northland Bank's vaults open and unattended for half an hour.
What info do you need? Huh. Does that mean you know what he's after? Yikes! You're right! Signora!
You both need to calm down. Just what is this about? The app...
Next, we need some everlasting incense. For this, we need to go... Is everything okay?
Everything is fine. I was just informing them that they need not return the surplus Mora. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must...
Paimon definitely felt like Child wasn't happy with us just now.
we go!
The reception is just... Hello? Is anybody there?
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Huh? Did you hear that?
The reception, it seems.
How about Oh, there you are. But you can't even reach the counter. Joke's on you. Paimon floats, so height is no restriction. Anyway, there's something weird about this one. It can't be. She's a zombie.
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy. I am Chi-Chi. Once upon a time, Chi-Chi died. Then, Chi-Chi was saved by...
Something like this would be unimaginable in my...
Hello, little girl.
Excuse me, sir. Did you bring your prescription?
Surely no prescription is needed to purchase everlasting insect.
Chi-Chi can get your medicine, but only if you show Chi-Chi your prescription. These...
Zombies are limited to acting within the confines of their orders. And somehow in this case, my dear Chi-Chi, we didn't bring a prescription.
Okay then.
How did you manage that?
But Chi-Chi helps you. You help Chi...
Since when do customers need to do favors for...
Never mind. Just think of it as a peer-to-peer transaction. That way everybody...
Go to Mount Tianheng, find the Guizhong Ballista, and hunt a cocoa goat. Please and thank you.
I don't believe so. The Guizhong Ballista, at least, I have heard of before. It's a kind of crossbow turret, installed on Mount Qinheng by an adeptus in the distant past. Located in Qinheng Pass, it was designed to automatically fire at large monsters, protecting...
Mr. Zhang Li, really?
Apparently not quite. This is the first I have ever heard of the cocoa goat.
The cocoa goat is a legendary animal. An adeptabeast.
Did you want to add anything?
No, just that the cocoa goat... What it looks like. Don't know. Where to find it? Don't know either. Where it came from? Also don't know.
Very well then. Let's start by investigating near the Guizhong Ballista. Perhaps...
What the heck is a cocoa goat?
So many medicines.
Off we go!
It's huge! Paimon can totally believe it, but how do you operate this thing?
It is currently inoperable in any case.
Aw, what?
After millennia of wear and tear,
So what are we gonna do? Quick,
You almost make it sound like I'm some sort of bourgeois parasite whose only utility... That said, let me think for a moment. As I recall, there is a military supply post. If we can retrieve the spare parts from where they are stored...
So, what you're saying?
I have a smattering of knowledge on the topic. With the parts in hand, I could...
Where is that supply post? Here,
Even better than I imagined. It's my lucky day. Now that's what I call treasure. Now that's what I call treasure.
Ah, these parts look useful. One moment. I will try to repair the device. It is done. The Guizhong ballista is more intricately designed than I thought.
Ooh!
It's easy enough. We simply need to do this. Look, it even has a scope.
Over here we have... nothing. And over there...
Hey! Just what do you think you're doing? So you fixed up this turret because you're planning to do what, exactly?
Not a turret. A Guizhong ballista. Also...
Ha! Are you blind or something? You're looking at the leader of the treasure. This area's supposed to be chock full of hidden treasures, but you can't get anywhere near them with this thing keeping watch. Last time we approached the mountain, a few of us risked our lives to disarm it, which amazingly we managed. And then we turn our... The next thing you'll be repairing is your...
Tut tut. Vandalizing the legacy of an adeptus for selfish gain. It is not we who need reprimand.
You're open.
Let's light it up! Everybody stand back! Our bond is strong!
Fry!
Lightning, purify! Oh! Germinate!
Fry! Fry!
Scatter! Get out of here!
That tingle? That tingle? Fry! Fry!
Barbados, guide us.
Fry! That tingle?
Propagate! Stand with me!
Fry!
Scatter!
Fry! I got careless. Fry! That tingle?
Go as one! Scatter!
That tingle? That tingle? I got careless. Want to taste of my hammer?
I'll settle this! Spring forth! Propagate! Our bond is strong!
You're open!
Wind, hear me! Let's light it up!
These lowlifes didn't know who they were messing with.
Troubling ourselves over this rabble is not worth the time.
Oh yeah, that! So we've got the Guizhong Ballista.
A search using the Guizhong Ballista revealed no significant life. What's more, a contraption built using Adeptus technology should have no trouble detecting an...
Which means... Paimon wouldn't go that far.
We won't solve anything while standing here and racking our brains.
Good idea. We did our best, and that...
adventure time!
Forgive us. We were unable to fulfill our...
What a disappointment.
Aw, poor Chi-Chi. Why does Paimon feel so...
Cocoa goat milk is tasty. So... I'm sorry. I have a poor memory. Ah, here. This is the name. Coconut milk.
Huh?
I owe you both an apology. I hastily agreed to what...
Never mind, Zhongli. You didn't know. As the leader...
Excuse me, everyone.
Oh. Sorry, but Paimon's gonna leave the job of shattering this poor kiddo's world to you.
No. Impossible.
Seems Chi-Chi took this pretty hard.
Someone learnt a valuable...
Might I ask who...
Ah, how rude of me. I'm Baiju, boss of the Boo...
Paimon thought Chi-Chi was the boss. At a sorry state of affairs. This little mascot is even more of a... Ah! The snake is speaking! I prefer to stay silent, but faced with strangers, I must speak.
Don't mind Chung Sheng. She's a good girl, really.
Do you sell everlasting incense?
Everlasting incense? Why, of course we do.
Whew, at last. Things are finally starting to come together.
3 million mora. Top quality. Guaranteed.
Aw, too bad the Chising have taken it over for now. Security will be tighter than...
3 million. An innocuous...
It's a crazy number. We'd never be able to make that...
This is correct.
What are we gonna do? Is this the...
Cocoa goat! Cocoa goat! My sides hurt. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe you fell for that.
Hey, less laughter, more...
I'm almost in tears over here. Thank you. That was the best laugh I've had in a long time. Excuse me, sir. Dr. Baiju, isn't it? Truly honored. I'm Child, one of the Fatui Harbingers. Forgive my odd... If Boo Boo Pharmacy needed a stable supply of, say, coconut milk...
Strange. I knew the Fatui infiltrated businesses with seductive...
Coconut milk. Baiju, quick.
Ah, yes, of course, Chi-Chi. Anything you want. Thank you, Child. I look forward to a successful collaboration in the future. I can give you a discount on that.
That's like
2 million nine... Well, now that this is settled, we must head back to Yujing Terrace. Mr. Child, Dr. Baiju, little Miss Chi-Chi, see you soon.
That lot is an absolute riot. Honestly, I can't remember. So, you've been eavesdropping, I hope?
Yes, Master Child. They spoke of the Qixing taking the golden...
Well. Ningguang and her Qixing cronies. I apologize, but I warned you, didn't I? As the old Leo has...
Off we go!
Well, as it stands, we've hired helpers, and we've acquired the everlasting...
Ooh, finally!
Well, traveler, have you gained any odd? Which is it? The questions that such travels raise are to treat you to a meal. Oh, yes, don't worry. Tonight I shall take you both to an old hole in the...
Hole in the wall? As in a cool...
Indeed. Let us...
Off we go!
Ah, you're here. There's no need to order. A third-round knockout is not for lightweights, like those taverns in Mondstadt. Here, the owner does not take such unorthodox... I ordered some wine-fermented sweet rice balls.
If it is to your liking, dear customers, I shall...
Hey! There's even a storyteller!
Besides fine wine, the excellent ambiance. But when I say ambiance, I refer to a...
As you all know, high above the land of Liyue lies a pavilion in the cloud. What does it mean to have all-seeing eyes? Imagine, the weather is clear, and you gaze... Behold, the glorious sight! They say that when Lady Ningguang ponders important affairs, she retreats to her jade chamber with none but her 3 closest confidants in tow. Why brings she these trusted 3 to sift through sources, dig through documents, looking for information? Piece by piece, facts and figures paint a picture on the walls of the chamber. But well before the wall is filled, Lady Ningguang's mind is made up. Having made her call, she has every last document shredded, and whoosh, she scatters the shavings out her window. Ah, look at them, how they billow in the wind like a sudden swirling blizzard. As the fragments fall, traces of text flicker before the eyes of the merchants of Liyue, like ink stains in white snow. The saying goes, the rarest treasures in the land are the words brought by the paper snow. For the words of the p12 have the power to move mountains, and all throughout the land know it. These are but scraps of paper, and yet merely grasping 1 or 2 of them will...
Tianquan Ningguang. Feels like we're hearing this. Liyue locals talk about her. The Fatui hate her. Huh. Paimon wonders what sort of...
At last I have found you. You who returned from Jueyun Karst.
Who's there?
Wait, I am not with the Millelith, nor am I here to claim your bounty. However, I am an emissary of the Liyue Qixing. My name is Ganyu, secretary at the Yuehai Pavilion. Well, in concrete terms, I am...
Ningguang sent you?
My apologies, you who have returned from Jueyun Karst. I am duty-bound, but I have with me a letter from Lady Ningguang. She invites you to her palace.
An official invitation?
Lady Ningguang said this. Invite her to come here. I wish to meet her at the Jade Chamber to get...
And with that, the emissary, what we've received an invitation. We'll be meeting people that have way more money than Paimon could ever...
And you'd best be on your way.
Don't